Shalom, I'm Trinity, and today I'll be reading from Numbers 33 and 34 in the TLV. These are the journeys of Bnei Israel when they came out of Egypt by their divisions under the hand of Moses and Aaron. Moses recorded the stages of their journeys at Adonai's command. These then are their journeys by stages. Bnei Israel set out from Ramses on the 15th day of the first month, the first day after Passover. They went out with a high hand in the sight of all Egypt. Now the Egyptians were burying those whom Adonai had struck down among them. Adonai had brought judgments on all their firstborn and their gods. Bnei Israel left Ramses and encamped at Succoth. They departed from Succoth and encamped at Etham on the edge of the wilderness. They left from Etham and turned back toward Pi Hahiroth, east of Baal Zephon, and camped before Migdol. They left from before Pi Hahiroth and passed through the sea into the wilderness. They traveled 3 days' journey into the wilderness of Etham and camped at Marah. They departed from Marah and went to Elim. There were 12 water springs and 70 palm trees in Elim, so they camped there. They left Elim and camped by the Sea of Reeds. They set out from the Sea of Reeds and camped in the wilderness of Sin. They left from the wilderness of Sin and camped in Dophkah. They then left Dophkah and camped at Alush. They left from Alush and camped at Rephidim, where there was no water for the people to drink. They set out from Rephidim and encamped in the Sinai wilderness. They departed from the Sinai wilderness and camped at Kibroth ha-Ta'avah. They left from Kibroth ha-Ta'avah and camped at Hazeroth. Departing Hazeroth, they camped at Rithmah. Leaving Rithmah, they camped at Rimon Perez. They left from Rimon Perez and camped at Libnah. They departed Libnah and camped at Risah. They left Risah and camped at Kehelah. They left Kehelah and camped at Mount Shepher. They departed Mount Shepher and camped at Haradah. They departed from Haradah and camped at Machheloth. They left Machheloth and camped in Tahath. They left from Tahath and camped in Terah. They left Terah and camped in Mithkah. They departed Mithkah and camped at Hashmonah. They left Hashmonah and camped at Masaroth. They left Masaroth and camped at Bnei Jaakan. Departing Bnei Jaakan, they camped at Hor Haggidgad. Leaving Hor Haggidgad, they camped at Jotbah. They left Jotbah and camped at Abronah. They departed from Abronah and camped at Ezion Geber. They left Ezion Geber and camped at Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin. Leaving Kadesh, they camped at Mount Hor on the border of the land of Edom. Aaron the Cohen went up Mount Hor at Adonai's command and died there, in the 40th year since the departure of Bnei Israel from the land of Egypt, on the first day of the 5th month. Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. The Canaanite king of Arad, who was living in the Negev, in the territory of Canaan, heard of the coming of Bnei Israel. They departed from Mount Hor and camped at Zalmonah. They left Zalmonah and encamped at Punon. Departing Punon, they camped at Oboth. Leaving Oboth, they camped at Ijeh Abarim on the border of Moab. They moved on from Ejim and camped at Dibon Gad. They moved on from Dibon Gad and camped at Almon Diblathaim. They departed from Almon Diblathaim and camped at the mountains of Abarim before Nebo. They moved on from the mountains of Abarim and camped in the plains of Moab by the Jordan, across from Jericho. They camped along the Jordan from Beth Jeshimoth to Abel Shittim. Adonai spoke to Moses along the Jordan in the plains of Moab, across from Jericho, saying, "Speak to Bnei Israel and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan, you must drive out all the inhabitants of the land before you. You must destroy all their idols and cast images, and demolish their high places. You will take possession of the land, so you will settle in it, because I have given it to you to possess. You are to divide the land by lot according to your families. To the large, make their inheritance larger, and to the small, make their inheritance smaller. Whatever comes out of the lot will be theirs. You are to distribute the inheritance according to your ancestral tribes. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, whoever you allow to remain will become to you barbs in your eyes and thorns in your sides. They will give you trouble in the land in which you will be living. Then what I had intended to do to them, I will do to you. Adonai spoke to Moses, saying, Command Bnei Israel and say to them, when you enter the land of Canaan, these are the boundaries of the land being allotted to you as an inheritance. Your southern side will run from the wilderness of Zin along the border of Edom to the southern end of the Dead Sea on the east. Your border will cross south of the Scorpion Pass and continue to Zin and south of Kadesh Barnea, then go on to Hazar Adar and on to Azmon. Then the border will turn from Azmon to the Wadi of Egypt and end at the sea. Your western boundary will be the coast of the Great Sea. This will be your western border. Your northern boundary will be by running a line from the Great Sea to Mount Hor, then from Mount Hor to Lavo Hamath, then the boundary will go to Zedad. The border will continue on to Ziphron, ending at Hazar Anan. This will be your northern border. For your eastern border, run a line from Hazar Anan to Shepham. From Shepham, the boundary will descend to Riblah on the east side of Ain, continuing along the eastern slopes of Kinneret. From there, the border will go down along the Jordan, ending at the Dead Sea. This will be your territory with its surrounding borders. Moses commanded Bnei Israel, saying, This is the land which Adonai has commanded that you are to assign by lot to the 9.5 tribes. For the tribe of the sons of Reuben by their ancestral houses, the tribe of the sons of Gad by their ancestral houses, and the half-tribe of Manasseh have already received their inheritance. These 2.5 tribes have received their inheritance on the east side of the Jordan at Jericho, toward the sunrise. Adonai spoke to Moses, saying, These are the names of the men who will allot the land to you, Eleazar the Cohen and Joshua son of Nun. Also, you are to select one prince from each tribe to allot the land. These are their names. From the tribe of Judah, Caleb son of Jephunneh. From the tribe of the sons of Simeon, Shemuel son of Ammihud. From the tribe of Benjamin, Elidad son of Kislon. From the tribe of the sons of Dan, the prince is Buki son of Jogli. From the sons of Joseph, from the tribe of the sons of Manasseh, the prince is to be Haniel son of Ephah. The prince from the tribe of the sons of Ephraim is to be Kemuel son of Shiftan. The prince from the tribe of the sons of Zebulun is Elizaphan son of Parnach. The prince from the tribe of the sons of Issachar is Paltiel son of Azan. The prince from the tribe of the sons of Asher is Ahihud son of Shelomi. The prince from the tribe of the sons of Naphtali is Pedahel son of Ammihud. These were those Adonai commanded to apportion to Bnei Israel the land of Canaan.